Welcome to your superhero Color My Cookie set. Let's take a look at what we have. We have 6 cookies to decorate. We have 2 city skyline cookies that are on round cookies. And then we have 2 cookies that say POW and 2 cookies that say BAM. We also have a container of sprinkles, a container of fondant stars, and then we have 4 bags of royal icing. So we've got black, blue, yellow, and red. And there are 2 different color palettes for this cookie set, so you might have one that has purple in it instead of red. So from your house, you'll need a pair of scissors and a paper towel. And there's also a set of instructions and a link to this video. So let's get going. We have a lot of fun ideas here, and I want to start with the city skyline. I have gone ahead and pre-iced the skyline black. Now there's 2 ways you can do the skyline. You can either paint the cookie with the black paint that we've included, or you can use the black bag of icing that we included. I went ahead and did one with the icing, and I wanted to let it dry because I want to show you how to do the lights. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one, and you can paint this however you like. The best part about this is that there are no rules, and you can do what you want. So I'm going to show you first how to paint the city skyline black with the black paint, and then I'm going to show you how to do the windows on the one that I did with the icing. It's a little bit lighter, but still has a nice black finish to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and paint this whole cookie, and then I will show you what to do from there. Okay, so I've got the 2 different finishes you can see here. And one thing I want to make sure to do is, now that I've got a really dark color on the brush, I want to make sure I really wash that off. So I'm going to use my paper towel and just blot the paintbrush to get all the color off. So now what I'm going to do is, you can let this dry a little bit in order to do the lights on the black paint. What I'm going to do is do the lights on the black icing that I did a little while ago. So I'm going to put this in front of me, and I'm going to just kind of mix this together. When you get these kits in the mail, sometimes because the icing is sat in the mail for a little while, you just have to kind of rub it together to kind of make sure that you've got a nice consistency, everything's even. And then I'm going to open the bag. I want a really small hole here because I'm going to make very tiny dots for the lights. Okay, so I'm just going to test this to make sure it comes out properly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just pipe little dots all along for the lights. And you could go, you can do this however you want. So you could go like in the middle, it's your call. You could also do like little lines, if you wanted to make them a little bit more oblong. So you can have it be whatever you like. Okay, so I'm going to pipe the rest of these, and let's see if you can go as fast as me. Okay, did you keep up? If not, you can spend a little bit more time doing the lights. And I'm going to move on to the sky. All right, so I've got my blue sky. And you can do all sorts of things here. Like you can make you can use a little bit of if you wanted to put a star in here for like a night, you can do that. It'll stick. Or you can just leave it like this. And I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I like it just like that. And I'm going to move on to my next cookie. So this black is not quite dry yet. I'll show you how to do the window. We can do some windows on here so you can see. But I'm going to let it dry just a little bit longer. And I'm going to move on to my Pow and Bam cookies. Now, what I'm going to do first is paint the background. Oh, you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the exclamation point. And I want to do some sprinkles. So I'm going to color in here. I just got some color on here, so I'm going to get that off. So I'm going to paint the exclamation point with just water because I want to put some sprinkles on the exclamation point. What I'm going to do is paint the background. And I think I want to paint the background yellow because yellow is a nice bright color. So I'm going to get this nice and activated with water. I got a little bit of the blue on here, so that's okay because all you've got to do is brush it off and it will go away. And then you're left with a nice yellow. So I've got my yellow, so I'm going to paint this whole cookie. Again, I like to start by just getting the color on there to see what it looks like and then go to the edges. So I'm going to paint this whole thing and then we'll start on the letters. Okay, so we've got this all painted yellow, and now what we're going to do is work on the letters. And I like to do the royal icing on the letters because I want it to be a little bit raised off of the background, and I just think it looks, it's a fun little decorating technique, just something different. Now you can do all of the letters the same color, or you can do different colors. We've included a lot of options. So I'm going to go ahead with red. So I'm going to open the bag here with the scissors. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start on the W. So I'm going to go close to the edge first. Anytime you're piping icing onto a cookie and you've created an outline, you always want to start at the edge and move to the middle. So I've got my red here. Look how nice that red looks against the yellow background. I like it a lot. So all along the edge and then to the middle. You want to be kind of careful if you did the sprinkles on the exclamation point. You don't want to touch them and move them. Get them into the red. So I'm just going to move my cookie around so I'm changing the angle here. Okay. So I've got my W done. What I like to do when the area is a little bit bigger, I like to pump the bag up and down just to pop any air bubbles that might have happened while I was piping. That way the icing will dry nice and flat. Okay, so I've got my W there, and I'm going to go ahead and do the P next because I want the W to dry a little bit. When you're doing piping and you've got different sections, if you pipe them together at the same time, they'll connect and dry together, and then you won't have a nice definition. So I'm going to go ahead and do the P, and then I'm going to let the cookie dry for a little while before I do the O. And there we go. We've got our P and our W all set, and now we're going to move on. I'm going to do the BAM next, and I'm going to do a few different things on here. So I'm actually going to do the sprinkles on after. So I'm going to do, I'm going to paint the whole cookie with just water. And then we're going to put sprinkles on the whole thing. And then we'll paint the letters next. I think that covering a whole cookie in sprinkles is just almost irresistible. People just love it. So I like to cover the cookie in sprinkles any chance I get. So I'm just going to use some water. So some nice, just clear water here. We've got our brush and we're just doing the whole thing. So I'm going to just get this all the way painted with water. And then what we're going to do is add the sprinkles. So whenever you're doing sprinkles on a cookie and you want to have a section that has no sprinkles, so I don't want any sprinkles on the letters. I only want them on the background. So I do the background first so that the sprinkles don't stick to the letters where I don't want them. So we're going to do this. And you could paint this first, if you wanted to paint it yellow or blue or red. I think that would be good because there's red and blue and yellow in the sprinkles. So if you had a background color, that'd be fun. So you can paint that first a color and then do the sprinkles on there. And see, I got some sprinkles in the A, but they're just coming right off because it's not wet. This is kind of just a fun, different way to do it. Everyone loves sprinkles. We put sprinkles in every single Color My Cookie kit because sprinkles make everything more fun. Now we can go ahead with the letters. So I'm going to do, I think I might do yellow letter. Well, I might do blue. Let's do blue. I'll do blue letters. Maybe, how about we do one of each? We can do each color. It's whatever you want. So I'm going to use the blue. I'm going to open this up here. Okay, so I've got my blue. Let's test it here. Okay, so I'm just going to start piping, again, at the edge first, and then to the middle. And again, we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to pipe the first letter and the third letter, and then we're going to let it dry, and then we'll do the letters in between. So I've got my B. Look at that. Look how good that looks. With the sprinkles and then the nice smooth icing. Okay, so I'm going to do the B, and I'm going to do the M in blue too. I'm going to go back to the POW, and we're going to do that one. And I think actually we're going to do blue on that too, because I've got yellow in the background and I've got red. And, no, you know what? Let's do red. We'll do one alternating and one all the same, so you can kind of see what it looks like. So this is dried a little bit. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a little less shiny here than it was. Just a hair right there. It's starting to dry, and that is enough for us to continue. So we're just going to get the icing here out, and again, the outline first. There we go. Again, pump the bag up and down to see if there are any air bubbles. We want to pop, and there we go. Perfect. And now we're going to go back and finish. This one, could dry. Actually, let's do this real quick. We'll do a few lights on my second skyline so you can see what it looks like on the cookie that we painted. You don't want to do this right away. When the cookie's wet, it will bleed together. So you want to wait a little bit for it to dry. I've got my lights on there. So that is just another way to finish the skyline. So you can see two different styles. And now we're going to go back and finish our BAM. And we need to pick another color. So I think we want to do yellow, because yellow and blue look so good together. So I've got just a little sprinkle right there in the middle on my exclamation point. So I'm going to have to move that. Okay, so let's go with the A. Our Bam with sprinkles. Thank you so much for doing this superhero Color My Cookie kit. And of course, the best part about Color My Cookie is eating it. Thank you.